Hey guys, how's it going? So today we are going to do another arena run and we get presented with Hunter, Paladin and Priest, and I think I'm gonna take Paladin today. So we firstly get Sun Fury Protector, I think, Shielded Minibot, probably Razor Fen Hunter. Dread Corsair will be awesome if we can get a weapon, another Dread Corsair. So we are basically just hoping for a very good weapon at this stage. Guardian of Kings, Cult Master is good with a Paladin since he constantly summons those little bastards. Deathwing? Do we really want Deathwing? Or do we want to go for Cairn, who is always awesome? It's either between Cairn or Bloodwing, Deathwing. I don't think Baron Revendeer will be very awesome. Cairn, in my opinion, is the best value for what it gives. I mean, it's a 8/10 for 6 mana, which is awesome, but Deathwing can just be such a surprising card, and it's especially good if you have no cards in your hand. So obviously if you play a bunch of shit, you empty your entire hand, then it's also awesome. I think we can go for Deathwing. Holy shit. Okay. I think Captain Greenskin will once again be very awesome if we can just get a weapon. So I think we will go with Captain Greenskin. And then we must just pray that we in fact get a weapon. If we don't get a weapon, then the deck is going to be much weaker than what it actually can be. Like, the potential of the deck will be much less than what it could be. So as soon as I get true silver champion, then I'm taking it, definitely. Worgen Infiltrator will be pretty good. Another shielded minibot will be pretty good. Humility will be awesome, since it can take care of just about any threat that they throw out. Redemption or Noble Sacrifice. I think Redemption will be good. Muster for Battle is probably the best. It's a pretty good card overall. Now, I'm still sad that we haven't gotten a weapon yet. I really hope we can get a weapon. 7 cards left to select. Shielded minibot again. Come on, I have to be able to get a weapon. 4 cards left in order for me to get a weapon. Probably Worgen Infiltrator again. I need a weapon, for fuck's sake. Okay, so that's quite bad, since now Captain Greenskin is basically just what's that other, the Tall Strider, the Lost Tall Strider. So basically Captain Greenskin is a tall Lost Strider, and the 2 Dread Corsairs will just be very expensive cards, where normally you can get them out for free. But otherwise the deck looks very good. I tried to make all of my guys as low as possible, so up until the 3 drops, all of this is quite low, so hopefully I can just overwhelm the opponent by playing all of my low shit and emptying my hand, and then at the end playing Deathwing. But of course maybe I have bad luck and I draw all of this shit in the first hand and then I just lose. So we will see how it goes, but definitely I think Deathwing will come in handy, definitely, although it completely sucks that I don't have a weapon. Although I do have Master for Battle, but that will just reduce the cost of the Dreadgore shares by 1, so it's not very good, but yeah, I think it will be a good arena overall. Let's see how it goes. Okay, I think Mad Scientist we can keep, but we will throw away those two. Okay, Deathwing in the opening hand is absolutely useless because it's a card that you know you won't use until the 10th round.
Well met.
By the way, if you've never seen one of my games, basically on the left side of the screen is my opponent's deck. As he plays cards, the cards will get added there. On the right side is my deck. As I draw cards, the cards will get grayed out. And at the top you will see a bunch of numbers and stuff that basically indicates in which turn my opponent has drawn a card, a particular card. And it also indicates on whether he stole a card, kept a card, mulliganed a card, anything like that. So that was actually a very good bombing for him. Almost amazing bombing, although it wasn't quite amazing, but it was very good, definitely. So I will run that in there, play Hammer of Wrath on that, just so that I can get some kind of a early game, hopefully. But still, Tinker Down Technician is my only early game currently. Okay, so I think Holy Wrath might be good here. Let's just hope it goes very high. Okay, a 2 isn't very high, so we will just attack the face then.
Where shall I strike?
Okay, so he's obviously going to try to rush me down. I can do something about that, luckily, by doing that, and then he is obliged to trade with me. Okay, so he is indeed trying quite hard to rush me down. I can play that, and then maybe Hero ability, or I can play that and Shielded Minibot, although I'm gonna be on 7 life, then 7 life is quite low, so that's not very awesome. I think this and this and this will be probably the best. Okay, so that's relatively bad. It's not super bad, but it is relatively bad. So we will throw that on there. Use consecration. Run that in there and run that in there. Blood Mage Thalnos, that's not too bad.
Reporting for duty.
Okay. Probably play that and the Dark Iron Dwarf. I don't see much better than that. And then I don't know if I will survive this turn, I don't think so, but if I do, then just for the heck of it I will play the card that I drew in the very first fucking round.
Get behind me.
Okay, so none of these cards help me. Let's play Deathwing. Okay, so probably the only way how I would have survived there is if I got my Guardian of Kings or the Dread Corsair. That's the only way how I would have survived.
Uther versus Valir. I will fight with honor.
Okay, the sand is relatively good, I will just throw away that one.
Well met.
The light protects me.
I hope you like my invention.
Don't mess.
Weapons ready.
Okay, Fan of Knives is one of the better cards that they could have played. Obviously it did quite a lot of damage. It removed my Divine Shield, it killed my one guy, so obviously it was quite good there. But I think it shouldn't be a problem. I can play Cult Master now to draw a card. There's not really much better that I could do. Although I can just keep going for his face. I think that's actually pretty good. Just continue attacking his face. So yeah, let's play Mad Scientist and then Sun Fury Protector probably. And just kill that guy there. And that should be pretty good. just as long as he doesn't have AoE.
For a little while, I pack a big punch.
Don't mess with Tusker.
This guy is trying to rush me down for some reason. I think he will find that it will definitely not work, since I'm just going to keep flooding the field and keep getting stronger minions.
For duty.
I got this. Weapon ready.
Okay, so he's clearly getting desperate right now. He wouldn't have had to get this desperate if he had just not attacked my face constantly, because that is very inefficient to do that.
Weapon ready.
The battle. Reporting for duty.
Okay, let's see how much damage I can get here. Okay, 5 is pretty good. It would have been quite hilarious to get a 10 on his face.
Uther versus Uther. I will fight with honor. Justice demands retribution.
Okay, I will throw away all of them, since Worgen Infiltrator isn't good against the Paladin. And once again fucking Deathwing in the opening hand, which is not good.
Well met.
But luckily I have a 2-drop which I can use.
Shields up. Red alert.
Locked and loaded. Reporting for duty.
Weapon ready. Shield failing.
Death does not scare me.
Okay, so I almost wanted to play Cult Master here, but I think playing the Dread Corsair first will be pretty good, then after that I can play the Cult Master, and that should be able to get me some pretty good value.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, so I think leaving that thing alive will be a little bit painful, so I will do that and do that, and then let's see what I get. Okay, shielded moneybot is relatively good, and then the next turn maybe I can play cultist. Hopefully I can get some value.
Weapon ready.
Show them all.
Okay, so here I think playing Sludge Belcher and hero ability will be better, since hopefully the Sludge Belcher weakens those two enough in order for me to get good value from the Cult Master in the next turn. But I know eventually I should be able to get some value with Cult Master.
You might feel a little tingle.
Okay, that's pretty good. Value, here we come. So obviously run that in there. Then run that in there. And then we can play these. And the secret that I got is redemption, so if they kill the ooze, I will get a card and it will get resummoned and they will have to kill it and I will get another card. So that's obviously a little bit of bad luck for him, but it's not too bad for him. I mean, I basically just got one extra card.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, so I think it is about time that I clear the board a little bit. Run that in there. Run that in there. Run that in there. That in there. Play Stormpike. And Piloted Shredder.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, so basically here we have to hope that I get a 2 hit on this thing. So let's first do that. Okay, 2 is good, it's all that was required. And then I get a relatively good guy, that's actually pretty good. Then I will play that and do the hero ability, that puts me ahead by quite a bit.
Reporting for duty.
What's the flight plan? For a little while, I pack a big punch.
Okay, so I will play the tiger, taunt that there. Okay, so it landed on that one, so basically we will just humility that one, reinforce,
Reporting for duty.
and run that in there. And that definitely broke his will, I think.
Uther versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory. I will fight with honor.
Okay, shielded minibot is relatively good, and I think I don't want to keep Dark Iron Dwarf. I know it looks funny throwing away a 4-drop, but half of my deck is 2-drops, so unfortunately the odds weren't with me, but statistically I should be able to get a 2-drop out of 2 of these, you know, because there's basically with each draw that I do, there's a 50% chance to get a 2-drop, but unfortunately it seems the luck isn't with me today.
Weapons ready.
Locked and loaded.
Okay, I think obviously Dread Corsair is best here. And then I will in fact kill that one, since if I don't kill it he will just heal it, which will be good value for him. Okay, so I think I will humility that one, and then zombie chow and reinforce and attack that guy. I could play Blessing of Wisdom on that guy, but it won't be good value. I will rather play it on something like my Sludge Belcher maybe, since I will try to play Blessing of Wisdom only when I can get at least 2 cards from it. Even if I only get 1 card, which is always guaranteed, it's still good value, because it costs you 1 mana to draw 1 card, which is good value. Normally, to draw 1 card, it costs you 2 mana, so that's why, in my opinion, Blessing of Wisdom is an excellent card.
Handle it. I've got a huge
Getting the redemption to hit on the Sludge Belcher is very good, because when the Sludge Belcher dies it creates a slime, and then the Sludge Belcher comes back again, and then when it dies again it creates another slime. So that's obviously very awesome. By the way, he made a little bit of a mistake there. He should have first attacked, then played the Holy Nova. If he did that, he would have been able to kill all of my guys.
Is someone injured?
The Frost Wolves stand ready.
Okay, so we decided not to attack there, which is a very interesting choice. I don't know why he did that, but it is certainly a little bit strange actually, so we will do that. And we get a 5, which is very good, obviously. Then we will do that. And then do this.
Reporting for duty.
And run that in there. Run that in there. Attack that there. And attack that there. So by him not attacking there, that was a big mistake. I don't know why he did that. It's really quite strange.
One shot, one kill.
Okay, so luckily this is the first time that I can actually use Captain Greenskin. I don't think Captain Greenskin would be able to get value out of this game at all ever. But it seems I was wrong. So run that in there, run that in there. Then we can play Piloted Shredder. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. And that's probably all.
I am ready.
The frost wolves stand ready.
Okay, so if I look at the board now, he has a stronger board than what I have. I have 5, 9, 10 attack. Okay, now I have 5 attack and 4 HP. And he has like 12 attack and 11 HP. So he's almost got double the board that I have. But I have more cards than what he has. So I don't think it is necessary for me to throw the Deathwing onto the field right now. I don't think really that's necessary. So let's see what comes out of here. Okay, that's not awesome. So I think we will tinker down. Whirling Blades isn't awesome, but we can certainly use it. And then we do that there. And we can play Sun Fury Protector on those. Blessing of Wisdom and attack that in there. Because this way we will definitely get value out of Blessing of Wisdom. And then we can throw that on there. So my board is now more powerful than his board, and I've still got a weapon in my hand, and I've got a way to heal myself, so it all looks pretty good. Once again he made a mistake there, he should have first attacked. It's the second time this guy is making that mistake.
I got this.
For justice.
Okay, I thought he might attack my face, and that is absolutely fine. I think this is the turn where I unleash Deathwing.
For justice. You have been.
And that's the power of Deathwing.
Uther versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory. I will fight with honor.
Okay, Worgen Infiltrator is very good here. And I will keep these two. Let's see, maybe we can get Blessing of Wisdom. Okay, no, we don't get Blessing of Wisdom. Blessing of Wisdom, sometimes I've had it before where I play like a Worgen Infiltrator at the beginning, and then the opponent just doesn't have an answer for it. And then in the end, it's like I draw like 4 cards or 3 cards from the Worgen Infiltrator before the opponent can even get a minion out on the field. But that only happens when the opponent doesn't have like a 1-drop or a 2-drop or anything like that. Then you can actually get a shitload of cards from a Worgen Infiltrator or any 1-drop basically.
Well met.
Holy smokes. Okay, so that is going to be quite the big problem to take care of that guy. I just basically have to continue attacking his face and not sacrifice my own minions. But it is definitely going to be quite a monster to take care of. I mean, in the second round he already has a 5-5. That's fucking crazy. Yes, he must attack the mad scientist. For fuck's sake. Oh, for fuck's sake. I must do damage there. This fucking 5-5 has got me flustered. I'm not thinking correctly. Okay, Hammer of Raffies is very good. I'm quite happy with that. But he has already drawn quite a few more cards than what I have. He's drawn 3 more cards than what I have. So that's relatively bad. And now, just when I think I can at least get a little bit of a breathing room, the fucking guy throws out a 7-7. And now I just have to hope and pray that he doesn't have Holy Nova. If he has Holy Nova, I lose.
Let me change your mind.
Okay, so I can take care of that thing, and I think I actually should. And then I will play Razorfen Hunter, so basically I will run everything in there. Oh shit, I don't have enough. I thought... How did I do my calculations wrong? I thought I had enough to take care of this thing. That's pretty bad. Okay, so it seems the aim of this game is going to be to survive till turn 7 and just hope that I can keep him off me and not go below like 10 HP by turn 10. If I can just make it till turn 10, it should be fine. Hopefully.
Special delivery!
The damned stand ready.
Okay, so at least that turn I avoided 9 damage. I just hope he plays some more stuff. He must really fucking flood the field as much as possible. Then I will be pretty happy. Okay, so this turn I will play basically everything that I can, which will be those things, and I will play the Blessing of Wisdom also, since it really won't help keeping it in my hand.
Your magic shall not save you.
Okay, so he stole a humility and fucking luckily he used it on that guy. Otherwise, if he used it on my Deathwing, I would shit my pants. Okay, and that's pretty good. I'm gonna get 5 HP. So he stole my zombie chow and my humility 10 to 1. Okay, so this will be pretty good. I think after I play Deathwing, although he has 3 more cards than what I have, I think I should be able to survive.
Embrace the void.
Okay, so unfortunately I have to kill that thing. Let's play the Holy Wrath on that guy. Okay, 4 is pretty good. And I have to use my hero ability each turn also, since that's going to be the only way how I can come back from not having any cards.
Are you ready for this? You call that well?
Okay, Consecration really doesn't help me much, so I will just play that. Attack his face, since he will be almost forced to attack into my Deathwing. Okay, Holy Nova, that sucks, and he's got a fucking Belcher. Okay, so I think that's probably GG. Deathwing tried, but this guy just has too many good cards. He's got a fucking amazing opening. He had an amazing start. And I mean, after that I just really had no chance to come back. a 5-5 in the first round, a 7-7 in the fourth round. It's fucking crazy.
Uther versus Uther. I will fight with honor.
Okay, Blessing of Wisdom in the opening hand. It's relatively good. I will keep these cards. Cult Master is not very good this early in the game. But luckily I didn't get fucking Deathwing in the opening hand or anything like that, so rejoice. Okay, so I should be able to play Shielded Minibot and then play Blazing of Wisdom on the Shielded Minibot and get at least 2 draws from that. I could have obviously played Blessing of Wisdom on the Worgen and then attacked with a Worgen, and I would have definitely gotten 2 draws from that, but I think this is a little bit better, since now I can do this and I am almost guaranteed to get 2 draws from this. If not more, I might be able to get 3 drops from it, 3 draws from it. Okay, so that certainly wasn't very smart, because basically he made a cardinal error where he used his coin in order to get that ogre out in the 3rd round, but he didn't have a card to play in the 3rd round. I mean, he fucking hero ability in the 3rd round, so he definitely made a mistake there. He left 1 mana unused and he had a fucking weak turn. So that definitely was a little bit of an error. Okay, this is pretty good. So far I think I've gotten 4 draws from it. Yes, I think 4 draws from it. Or 3 draws. Either way, it's very good for 1 fucking mana. It's like 1 mana, draw 5. Holy balls, now we had to steal that one. That's not good. But, oh well. The guy served me well while it lasted. And the draws just keep on coming.
Reporting for duty.
Something needs tinkering? Don't mess with Tusk.
Weapon ready.
The battle.
Okay, unluckily it took the strongest card that it could have taken, but oh well. I guess that will happen every now and then, so we use that on there. A 1, that's fucking amazing, thank you very much game. And then we will try to keep our guys alive as long as possible. And we will play Redemption and Hero ability. I will use my Hero ability as much as possible since he's got more cards in his hand than what I do.
Silvermoon shall not fall.
Okay, so I'm pretty confident that by just flooding the field, he will not be able to deal with all of the stuff that I summon, so I'm just gonna flood the field a little bit, and I don't think he will be able to deal with that.
Don't mess with Tusker.
No quarter!
Suck steel, swine.
Uther versus Malfurion.
I must protect both.
I will fight with
Okay, this is relatively good. I will just throw away those two and hope I get some low cards. Okay, Master of Battle is pretty good. To be honest, Master for Battle hasn't turned up a lot. It's a little bit sad since it's my only weapon that I have in the game.
Shields up. Red alert. Shields railing.
for justice. Reporting for duty.
Pass me that arc light spanner.
Okay, so by attacking my face there, he made a little bit of a mistake since I can now get a freebie from that guy.
The battle for justice.
It's clobbering time.
Mind if I
And he's still attacking my face.
The battle. The battle.
Drink up the ice.
Blood and plunder. The battle. For justice.
Okay, so I will, I think, play the tiger and probably mad scientist since because I played the tiger, or no, basically when the mad scientist dies, then it will get redemption. I will get a redemption secret, and then the tiger will come back if I kill the tiger then. So and the tiger is one of the biggest minions that I have, so that will be pretty good to be able to do that. And here I will just use humility on that thing, blessing of wisdom on that thing, attack that in there, attack that in there, and that in there, and then probably play both Razor Fen Hunters, since that gives me a nice big board. If he kills one of my boars, then it will get redemptioned, but that's fine. But my guess is he will rather try to kill the tiger first, like that, and now the tiger will get redemptioned. So that was exactly what I was planning. I like it so much when things actually work out exactly the way you planned it. So I will just use hero ability here, since the field is then full.
Steel swine. Suck steel swine.
Truth is my shield.
Okay, I think that gives me enough damage to actually kill him. It's 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. Yes, that's exactly the amount that I need to kill him. That's pretty good.
I can't do that.
Uther versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
I will fight with honor.
Okay, Razor Fen Hunter. I don't really want it in my opening hand. I will try to get a shielded minibot again, because then maybe I can do the same thing that I did in the previous game. Or the previous game, where I got such a shitload of draws from my shielded minibot.
Well met.
Greetings.
Okay, so the question here is, do I want to play the reinforce? Because if he attacks into it, he will obviously heal his own guy again. But I will then take 1 damage to the face. But that is actually better than taking 2 damage to the face, because otherwise he just attacks my face. So playing the reinforce is actually fine here, since it saves me 1 damage. So exactly like that, I would have taken 2 damage to the face, but now I only take 1 damage to the face.
Don't mess with us. I must consider.
So the thing about being a priest is you need to know when to stop trying to get value, because now I can just kill that thing and I have a 4/4 on the field and he has nothing on the field. So I know it's cool to heal your stuff constantly and heal, but you need to know when to stop trying to get value out of the stuff, you know. So we will, I think, Master for Battle is pretty good, and do that and run that in there and kill that thing, because otherwise I could just attack past, but then he will attack my Dark Iron Dwarf and he will heal his Yeti, which will be shitty. So I think this is better. I still basically have a 4/4 on the field because I have 4 1/1s.
Just me and Mr. Fight.
Okay, now I will play the Dread Corsair and the Harvest Golem, and I will just kill that thing there.
The battle! The battle! The battle!
Okay, obviously Holy Nova makes me sad, but it's not too bad. I basically lost a bunch of shit, you know, like a bunch of little guys, so it's not too bad.
Something needs tinkering? For justice!
I smell blood.
Okay, this guy might think that I am afraid of taking damage to the face, but I am quite fearless when it comes to taking damage to the face, so I will play that. And I will play Stranglethorn Tiger and hero ability, because I need to constantly try to get value out of all of the hero ability using, since he's already gotten quite a bit of value out of his hero ability through healing his guys constantly, so I also need to get value from my hero ability. In the long run, the Paladin's hero ability is the best. So in the long run I will be able to overpower him with my hero ability.
The damned stand ready.
Okay, so that guy is a little bit of a problem. I think I basically just have to ignore that guy. Yeah, ignoring him is probably the best thing that I can do. So I will just attack his face constantly. And because I have two large guys on the field now, he really can't clear both of them, unless he has like a Shadow or Death or something. Okay, Holy Fire is relatively bad for me, but not like amazingly bad. Okay, with the Slud Belcher I can start getting very good value with this guy. So I'll attack that in there. Just as long as my guy can be behind a taunt, it's very good for me. And it landed on the spider, which is also very good. Okay, I was really just now thinking, if he has mind control, he will mind control that guy for sure. But it's not the end of the world, it's just 3 HP that I have to deal with. Unless he heals it, then it's pretty bad. But I at least have enough damage here to take care of it, so it's not the end of the world. Okay, thank you very much RNG, I really appreciate it. But I have to kill that thing, I don't have a choice. I can't leave it, it has to die.
Reporting for duty. The battle! The battle! battle!
Okay, that's not very bad. Oh, consecration is awesome. So I think basically when that thing dies, it's like I can't do anything about it. And I'm gonna lose almost all of my stuff, unfortunately, so I just have to take it on the chin. There's nothing that I can do about it. So that explodes, a lot of my stuff dies and a lot of his stuff dies. And then I do that consecration and then I can start rebuilding my board.
Reporting for duty.
Your magic shall not save you.
Reporting for duty.
Suck, steal, swine.
Okay, humility is very good. There's a bunch of stuff which would have been good there,
The battle!
but humility is pretty good.
Reporting for duty.
Weapons ready.
The battle! The battle!
If only I could get my Cult Master or Deathwing, then I can at least fucking fight back. Okay, Captain Greenskin doesn't really help a lot, but I have to throw it out there.
The battle!
Can't really do much else, and I will just continue pounding his face.
Minion. Give that minion a turn to get ready.
Slippery.
For fuck's sake.
I've got a huge gun! Reporting for duty.
Fuck yes, finally. The card that I was waiting for. Now, let's just hope he doesn't get Mind Control or Shadow Word Death. For fuck's sake, Deathwing, you're late, but at least you arrived.
Uther versus Jaina!
You asked for it.
I will fight with honor.
Okay, Razorfang we will keep. and the rest we will just throw away. To be honest, so far I've gotten pretty bad hands, like almost constantly. I've been getting bad hands, like fucking high cost minions, when almost half of my deck, if not more than half of my deck, is fucking 2-drop minions and 1-drop stuff and things like that. So it's really been quite unfair so far. A few of the matches I shouldn't have lost. Like that priest match, obviously, for fuck's sake, the guy had a 5-5 in round 2. That one I had no chance, basically. It's amazing that I managed to stay alive as long as what I did there. He just had a blistering opening. It's like fucking getting double of that other whirlwind fucking thing, whatever. The thing that has 3 attack and 1 HP and it has whirlwind. It's like getting fucking 2 of those in the second round. You just can't fight against it, to be honest. So yeah. But yeah, I think it's gone pretty good so far, definitely. Like I said, if I had gotten maybe 2 true silver champions, then this deck would have been fucking amazing, because then I could have gotten the pirates out for free, the Dread Corsairs out for free, and Captain Greenskin would have been something better than just a fucking inverted Yeti, basically. Like a tall strider, it's basically a fucking tall strider, so it would have been much better then. But yeah, you can't always have the perfect deck now, can you?
My eyes are open.
I think I will play the shielded minibot and Tinkertown, and then I will just take care of the zombie chow, I think. Yeah, taking care of the zombie chow will be pretty good, and then after that I will just attack his face. That puts me ahead quite a bit, and he's not even near the flame strike turn yet, luckily. That's not bad at all. My positioning was correct enough for him to not be able to get the divine shield of my guy also. So luckily the positioning on that was 100%. I would argue that polymorphing the shielded minibot is by far the most obvious choice there. Like literally, it's really the most obvious choice there. So I don't know why he did that. And I will just keep my board relatively weak, so that I don't get destroyed by flame strike. If he chooses to flame strike this, he's basically getting a 1-drop, a 2-drop, a 2-drop, and a fucking free minion, so it's definitely not too bad then.
I've got a huge gun.
Okay, so I think that might be duplicate. If it is duplicate, then it's bad, obviously. So I think I don't know. because I already damaged it a little bit, I think it's not too crazy to just leave it on the field and not do anything to it, and it's not vaporize. So I think humility. No, I don't think that's too bad. I don't think I will humility it. I will just keep attacking his face. And he can choose which one he wants to attack.
Reporting for duty.
Truth is my shield.
To battle! You call that a weapon? Huh. I'm ready! To battle! Reporting for duty.
So obviously him getting two Sunwalkers is relatively bad, I'll admit it, but I can humility one of them, so the problem isn't as bad as it seems.
Truth is my shield.
Okay, so there's the first Sunwalker. So I will humility this one now, so humility, let me just think. Unfortunately I'm gonna lose my shield on this one. But I don't think it can be helped, to be honest. Or I can choose to trade both of these in, since I think they have already... Or no, I think trading both of them in is a little bit crazy. I think I will humility it. Then run it in. Run that one in. Run that one in. And summon Stranglethorn Tiger, since a Stranglethorn Tiger will kill it in one hit. So the next one that he summons will die in one hit. Now, as always, we just have to hope that he doesn't have Flame Strike, but the chances of him having it is not a lot, so...
Truth is my shield.
Okay, it seems he doesn't have it, so that's good. Okay, so we can actually deal with it relatively efficiently here by doing that, and doing that, and doing that. And then Razor Fin, Reinforce, and then 9 damage to the face.
Well played.
Uther versus Malfurion!
I must protect the wild.
I will fight with honor.
Okay, so I think humility, we can maybe choose to throw humility away, although it's the only humility in my deck, unfortunately. So we will go for this.
I am ready.
Well met.
I don't have enough mana.
So I can do the Tinkertown tech now. But I don't know. I think I will just use hero ability now. The next turn, if I need to, I will do the coin and then Hammer of Wrath, that thing. Unfortunately, my opening hand is quite bad, so I just hope I will be able to come back from this.
It's time for a little blood.
So it's only round 4 and I've already lost 9 HP, so things aren't looking awesome at the moment, but I should hopefully be able to come back from it.
Reporting for duty. For justice.
Make that 11 HP.
For the king!
Okay, so he's clearly trying to rush me down. We will see if that works out nicely for him.
The battle! The battle! The battle! For justice!
So I'm already 3 cards ahead of him. Just by the fact that he kept running me down, trying to run me down, so we will see. Just as long as I can get my Guardians of Kings or whatever to heal myself a little bit, I should be able to still be alive. And my plan with Redemption worked out 100% once again. Redemption is a much better card than what people give it credit for. It's really, if you use it correctly, it is an awesome card. I mean, I already got such good value from it. I got my Tinker, I got it to land on my Tinker where I got a 3-1 back. I got it to land on my Tiger where I got a 5-1 back, which was stealth. I got my Cultist back, now he has to take 4 damage to the face thanks to that, and uses hero ability, so really it's amazing value that you can get from it just as long as you use it correctly. So I think here I will Dark Iron Dwarf and hero ability maybe. I think that's pretty good. So Dark Iron Dwarf, hero ability, or no, I'm already quite far behind, so I can't do shit like hero ability, so I need to kill his stuff mercilessly. I can't just fucking hero ability each turn. I need to watch my HP a little bit also.
Snakes. It has to be snakes.
Time waits for no one.
Okay, but that might seem bad, but he spent 6 mana, so he spent his entire turn, and all that he actually did was he killed my shielded minibot. So he spent 6 mana to kill a shielded minibot, and now all that I do is this.
Shields up. Red alert. Something needs tinkering?
Where shall I strike?
Done. Blood and plunder. Blood and plunder.
Weapons ready.
So now I just have to hope that he doesn't have direct damage.
Reporting for duty.
Why didn't he use Wrath on my face? You can use the 1 damage Wrath on the opponent's face. I'm almost 100% sure of that. Because it says, deal 3 damage to a minion or 1 damage and draw a card. That 1 damage and draw a card can be done to your opponent's face. I'm almost certain of it. So I think he must be lethal there.
Let me think.
I've got a huge gun.
Weapons ready. Shield, wing.
Okay, so basically what I'm doing right now is I'm just fishing for the Guardian of Kings. As long as I can get the Guardian of Kings, I should be able to survive still. It's just a matter of drawing it now. Because I'm drawing 2 cards a turn, it shouldn't take too long, but yeah, let's just hope I can get the damn Guardian.
Hurry up. Portals online.
Done.
Okay, fucking finally. Now I don't have to play like such a pussy anymore. I can actually now do a bit of damage to him.
Shields up. Red alert.
No quarter. For justice.
Okay, Holy Wrath will be pretty good. Okay, a 1 for fuck's sake. So then I can run in the 5 and the 4. Or I can use Consecration. Then I need to deal 7 damage. So then I can run in the 5 and the 2. I think that's better. So then the 5 and the 2 and the rest go to his face.
Wanna blow something up?
Well played.
What you looking at? I can see.
Okay, that was very close. I mean, I was on 1 HP for 4 or 5 rounds, so that was extremely close.
Uther versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
I will fight with honor.
Okay, I guess the 2 and the 3 will be fine, and another 3 is also pretty good.
Well met.
Shields up. Red alert. Shield failing.
Don't mess.
What to do? What to do?
Okay, frost bolting at 2-3 is fine. I don't have much of a problem with that. And the fact that he's fire blasting this guy is, I would almost say, stupid of him, because as soon as Zombie Joe dies, I'm gonna get all of my HP back. So it's really not too smart of him to keep that Zombie Chow alive and attack my face, because I'm just gonna get my HP back.
Wanna blow something up?
Reporting for duty.
Okay, so I think we are once again falling into the same thing as in the previous game, where the guy is very quickly going to realize that leaving guys out on the field and going for the opponent's face isn't very smart, since I now just draw a shitload of cards.
Or die. Or both.
Okay, Captain's Greenskin is going to die to that guy, but I think I should use my weapon while I can. Although I can do this, then my guy won't die. That's actually much better. Okay, so if that is vaporize, then obviously I don't want to attack his face with this guy. So I think I will do this. What are the chances of that being vaporized? Vaporize isn't very common in the arena, to be honest. But I don't want him to get two of these guys either. I think it's maybe fine. If this guy dies, I won't be too sad. I guess let me attack his face. Okay, so it is vaporized, so it's basically a 5-3 that I lost. It's not the end of the world. So I have 8 HP that I 8 mana crystals that I can use right now. So I can play that and hero ability, which is pretty good.
My shield for Argon.
Okay, so I will use that on that guy. Attack that in there. Consecration. And then attack it with my face. Okay, so I obviously think that might be mirror entity, so I will play this first just to see what it is. So it's not mirror entity, so then I will play the Guardian of Kings and I will just attack into his face.
For justice.
Are you ready for this?
Okay, so I can clear all of this relatively efficiently. I can use reversing switch on that guy, run that in there, run that in there, and then attack his face. Then I am left with a 5-6 and a 5-5, which actually, yeah, now that I think about it, that's probably... Oh, it's counterspell. Okay. So, that changes a few things, not a lot, but it does change a few things. I will basically then attack that in there as a half measure, and then yeah, I probably have to kill this thing. I can't really leave it alive. And then possibly like next turn I might play Deathwing, I will see, depending on how many of his cards he throws away.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
Get back, you scurvy dogs!
Okay, so interesting fact. If I had played Zombie Chow in the previous game, I would have had lethal right now. But how was I to know? So I'll attack his face and attack that in there, I think. Yeah, I'm just afraid that he has a bunch of fireballs. If he has a bunch of fireballs, then I'm screwed, so I think this will work pretty good.
The battle.
They'll never know what hit 'em.
For the crusade!
Well played.
Well played.
Okay, Deathwing wins the game again. Oh well, I'm sure I would have won the game, but Deathwing is the one to deliver the final blow.
Uther versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
I will fight with honor.
Okay, this hand is actually awesome, except Worgen Infiltrator, but I will keep Worgen Infiltrator just stealthed until I can kill something finally.
Well met.
Fucking Deathwing. You're so fucking ahead of the pack, it's ridiculous. You must stay way down in my deck, I don't want you right now.
Shields up! Red alert!
Okay, so I think I will keep the weapon. Maybe I get lucky and draw Captain Greenskin early, and then I can get a relatively strong weapon.
Weapon ready.
First kill. For justice.
Reporting for duty. The battle! The battle! The battle!
How much would this guy shit in his pants right now if I played Quartermaster? I think he would shit his pants thoroughly.
Wanna blow something up?
I've got a huge gun! The battle! The battle! The battle! The battle! Don't mess with us! Reporting for duty. The battle! The battle! The battle! The battle! For justice!
It's death by a million cuts, it seems.
Suck steel, swine! The battle! The battle! The battle! The battle!
Look at this fucking bar at the side here. It's fucking ridiculous.
For justice! Blood and plunder!
Fucking hell. Flame strike.
Something needs tinkering?
Okay, so if he doesn't completely clear my board, then he's dead. And he's dead.
Well played.
Well played.
Death by a million cuts.
Uther versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
I will fight with honor.
Okay, zombie chow I will obviously keep. And I think I will keep this entire hand except for Sludge Belcher. Okay, Consecration is pretty good. Since Dark Iron Dwarf and Worgen Infiltrator combo together very well, because you can basically deal 4 damage if you keep it stealthed.
My greeting.
Well met.
Slippery! I'll show them! I'll show them all!
if I can get the redemption to land on the shredder, then it's fucking awesome. That's like amazing, because you get another 2-drop minion from that, so that's then very good.
Magic detected.
You call that a weapon?
Okay, so it seems that he has a swipe, because he just targeted my Dark Iron Dwarf with something, and I think it will probably be swipe. It makes sense that it's swipe. Okay, so it's not swipe. So then my plans of getting this thing redemptioned won't go extremely well. I might be able to still do it. So let's do this. I know it is a little bit wasteful, but it will pay off in the end when I get this thing redemptioned. Okay, let's see what I get. Hopefully not fucking Doomsayer. Okay, that's very good. That's fucking awesome. So you see, Redemption is really a better card than what people give it credit for, especially in Arena, obviously. That card is Swipe. I'm pretty sure that one there is Swipe, because he's now targeted it twice on one of my guys. Yep, there comes the Swipe. Okay, now he's screwed. Now he's gonna take 4 damage to the face. And I have a pirate in my hand, so that sucks a little bit for him, but that's what he get. For fuck's sakes, now I didn't attack. Okay, it's not too bad. It basically just means that it might die. What I should have done is attack, then play the pirate, because then it would get stealthed again, but it's only bad, it's only a mistake if he has something to kill the pirate with, like a directed damage. Otherwise it's not bad. And it seems it doesn't have something to target it with, so it turns out it wasn't a mistake. So here I will do Holy Wrath, and I get a 2, which is acceptable, I guess. And I will trade that one in, and I get another mini-bot. So I got 2 card draws from that. That's relatively good. Okay, that is absolutely horrifying. Basically what I need now is my humility. If I can't get my humility, I'm a little bit screwed. Wow, this guy has got epics and everything. I don't see how I'm gonna be able to get past this without humility. Okay, there's the humility that I wanted. That's very good. Okay, so we are still in the game.
I'll put it on your head.
Okay, Master for Battle is very good here. So I will play that, attack that, and basically trade that in for cards, trade that in for cards, and just flood the field so that I can the next turn deal with that Ancient of War that is going to play again. Okay, there's the Ancient of War, and I should be able to deal with it relatively efficiently now.
The battle! The battle! The battle!
Something needs tinkering?
Don't mess with Tusk!
So I'm just gonna taunt a bunch of little useless shit, so that he has to attack my little useless shit and all of that. And I think I will get another card draw from this. That's probably fine. Okay, Hammer of Wrath is pretty good. That's definitely one of the cards that I wanted. And I think I will trade this in just because I should have enough damage to kill him in the next turn. Unless he has like fucking double star fall or something like that. So I'm actually quite, how can I say, like, surprised that I was able to deal with all of this shit. I mean, I dealt with 2 Ancient of Wars, basically. I dealt with a Ironbark Protector. It's like fucking the amount of damage that I did in this game is amazing. So here I will attack that. Run that in there, and then I win.
Well played. I'm almost out of cards. Well played. Uther versus Jaina!
You asked for it.
I will fight with honor. Well met.
Hello.
Okay, so I will coin out the Shielded Minibot, and the next turn I will play Blessing of Wisdom on it so that it can hopefully get a little bit of value. Hopefully he plays a 3-2. That will be the dream, although it will be pretty stupid of him if he does that. Okay, obviously attack that in there, and then I don't have much else to do except play that and probably... Geez, I don't know. I don't think I should redemption now. I will wait until maybe I can redemption like the Stomp by Commando or something like that. Okay, so I'm quite surprised that he did that. I don't know why he wouldn't just attack my guy. So what I will do here is Stomp by Commando that thing and then just attack his face. Okay, for some reason he still doesn't want to attack that thing. So I will muster for battle, since it will be pretty good to get it out, and then I can play the Dread Corsair for the reduced price, obviously. Okay, so I have a bunch of stuff that I can do here. I think playing the Captain Greenskin is obviously very good, but if I get redemption on Piloted Shredder again, then obviously, as you guys saw in the previous game, that's very good. So I think I will play Piloted Shredder, then kill that thing so that I can't be frozen anymore. I think that will be pretty good. Play redemption and attack that in there, attack that in there, and attack that in there. I think that's pretty good, because now once again, as you saw, I can get a free 2/2 or a free 2 cost minion by doing this. If he has polymorph and he polymorphs my shredder, then obviously that's very bad for me, but we just have to hope that he doesn't have that.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Okay, but what he does have, in fact, is a lot of direct damage, so I don't know how I am going to be able to get back from this. I have to hope for a lot of damage here. Okay, 2 is not a lot of damage, and that is how you lose a game. Okay, that sucks. But I think still, I mean, 11 wins with this deck without any weapons, it's really quite above my expectations, but yeah, I was able to play very well with the deck, fortunately. I was let down in that one, I think that's the first loss, that was fucking crazy. But yeah, I think it went pretty well. Okay, a nice amount of gold. I don't have a lot of gold on the American server, which is the server which I'm playing on now, so this gold will help me in future arena runs. So by the way, at the end of this video I will put a bunch of pack openings that I did through just like playing Constructed here and there, a bunch of packs that I opened. So if you want to watch me open a bunch of packs at the end, just stay till the end and you will see about 20 packs or so being opened there. Okay, Golden Shadow Boxer, that's pretty cool. I don't like the card very much, but it's pretty cool to have a golden version of it. So yeah guys, that's basically it. If you enjoyed the run and if you enjoy my arenas, share the video, share it with your mother, father, sister, whatever. Anyone who you think will be interested in seeing good arena play, high quality and all of that. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Cheers.